Even applications which are computerized are changing with the advent of microprocessors. Electricity boards were amongst the first to use computers, and electricity billing has been completely computerized for a number of years. Using information collected by meter readers, bills are worked out, printed separately, and mailed to customers. This batch billing system can now be replaced by better and cheaper alternatives. One such alternative makes use of portable terminals, which are used to compute the electricity bill. The meter reader visits the customer, checks the meter on the wall, and types details of electricity consumption into the billing machine. The machine has an inbuilt microprocessor, which holds details of previous bills, and which can work out the electricity bill on the spot. Use of this machine reduces costs. It eliminates the transcription of details from one machine to another, and cuts postage costs, as the bill is simply handed to the customer by the meter reader.
Oh, thank you. What would you do if I wasn't here?
Well, the machine would give us an estimate based on last year's consumption.
I see.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Information technology inevitably means that many jobs in traditional industries will disappear. Although new industries will create employment, they're capital intensive rather than labor intensive. There'll be fewer full-time jobs available, so we'll need to rethink in a radical way what is meant by work. Part-time work may become the norm, and we may even see an end to the rush hour as the need for city centre offices diminishes. With information technology, it'll be possible to do office work using a terminal at home rather than in the office. There'll be no need to live near the office. It'll be possible to live in country towns, which are far away from major cities, or even on an island. These moves have started already. A computer software company has been established based on the island of Mull. The company is run by Mike Turner.
One of my main advantages of living up here is that I find the isolation aids my concentration to the degree that I can probably get 3 times or 4 times the work from a week than I could possibly in the cities. I find that the quiet lets me get on with my task, lets me create my product. We're ruled by the winds and the tides, and the ferries that stop running suddenly within a couple of hours, and you can find yourself stranded on the mainland on a simple shopping trip. On the other hand, on a day like today, when the sky is clear and you can see for miles, and you can see the island standing away into the distance, this island's got everything.
Manufacturing industries which are associated with information technology are clean and can be located in rural surroundings. There's no need for them to be in cities or in industrial areas. All this might mean a completely changed role for cities. Instead of being commercial centres, they could become primarily social centres. People might choose to live in the centre of cities to make use of leisure facilities rather than live there to be close to work.
As far over as you can.
With shorter working hours, sport and leisure activities will occupy more of our time. During the rest of this century, we'll have to adapt to social changes, which will be as momentous as those of the Industrial Revolution. The technology will exist to change the nature of work and the way in which we live. Will we be flexible enough to adapt to that technology and use it effectively to build a better society?